What's happening, gamers? It's Amber here with KwingsLetsPlays. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. Today we're going to be doing Endless Ocean Luminous. More Endless Ocean. Who's ready to talk about fish pics? That's my very handsome and cute husband in the chat. And Rhonda has started a movement in the chat. It's called emotes in the chat. Alright. Luke has continued the emotes in the chat. Rhonda has sunglasses with... I don't know what that is. Sunglasses with like a little shooting star thing. Luke has, and then YouTube emotes. Then Luke put a bunch of fish emotes in the chat. Then we have dinosaur emotes. Skeletor. Jake has some random expression emotes, and Jake also put cake emotes in the chat. Now we have Tom and Jerry has put fish and rat, fish and mouse emotes. Sammy Bear has put Skeletor emotes in the chat. The whole chat, it's out of control. It's out of control. Like, I'm losing control of my chat. This is Amber's Let's Plays, and your host, Amber Kwing. That's right, Mr. Zach YouTube. Time for fish pictures, says Blue's Cat. Don't you start, Blue's Cat. That's what Luke's saying, fish pictures. This game is not about taking pictures of fish, contrary to what Blue's Cat and Luke are saying. This game is about scientific research and a fantasy story. It's fun and educational. The fish pictures are not the main part of the game. They're just an aside. They're just something on the side that happen to be fun that you can also do. It's not my main goal with playing the game. Alright, let's go for it. I guess we'll go, oh no, more emotes. Mermaid Infinity, says the eyes. Oh no. Marissa's got the emotes. Oh no, why? What? Oh no, what has Rhonda done? What has Rhonda done? Luke, you've continued this. Oh my gosh. Little, Marissa has the little, what is that? Oh my gosh, Amy Rose emotes. Very cute, Marissa. Luke has the Amy Rose. No, it's gonna be an Amified. The chat is being taken over by Amy. Hi, Sonic. Wow, Sonic, you did great. Yeah, you're not even coming to my birthday party, Sonic. I don't have time, Amy. I have things to do, like running really fast. Sonic, you promised. Alright, we're gonna go to... I guess it says very little time on the event dive. Sparkling. Oh, there's not very much time. Alright, let's go to this event. Oh, come on. It's come to an end. Alright, so we're gonna go to a solo dive, I guess. Ah, the chat's being taken over with Amy Rose. Why? This is supposed to be a peaceful game. What have you done, Rhonda? Why? I'm losing control. My whole chat is out of control. It's out of control. I feel like a professor at a college in which I'm trying to discuss the history of the Peloponnesian Wars and in the middle of my history lecture, people keep spamming, like, asking questions about, like, cartoon characters. Oh no. I don't want to go in here. 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 It's gonna be gross. There's gonna be gross fish in there. I don't want to go in there. I'm not. I refuse. I refuse. We're coming back to that. I don't want to go to the gross fish area. Hi Alpha, hi Kiki PJ, hi everyone. Hi Sammy Bear King, hi Joshua, hi Mr. Zach YouTube. Luke, if I go down there, there'll be gross fish. There'll be... Look, I haven't taken one picture yet. You guys are happy? No pictures. Here's the game without any pictures. It's called Meaningless. This is supposed to be a nice chill stream. As soon as I started streaming this, I realized I should have done multiverses because I'm literally in a multiverses mood.
To locate it, we'll need to collect data from other anomalous creatures.
Now I can't hear anything.
Your target's approximate locations will appear on the map as orange circles. When you're close to one, your scanner will also flash orange. Please try to find all the target creatures.
Oh my gosh, the chat is taking over with emotes. I don't know what to do. I've lost control of my chat. I think that if I ever become a professor, Luke is gonna troll me. He's gonna take every class that I do, and he'll sit in the front row and troll me all the time. That's what he's gonna do, especially if he ever ends up getting paid for all these years on YouTube. He'll take the money and he'll use it to troll me while I'm trying to do something important. I'm gonna try to make a name for myself. Get away from this whole YouTube thing, and Luke is never gonna let me live it down. I'll be like trying to give a lecture, and then he'll be like, I'll be like, can you name something that has contributed to the greater good of humanity? And Luke's like, yeah, I'll tell you. It's called the He-Man cartoon. It's called Batman the Animated Series. It's like, that didn't contribute to anything, Luke. It's a cartoon. Alright. Now I've got my thing. What was it before? What do you mean, what was it before? What was what before? It was 8 or 9. Don't think about changing the emote limit, Luke. Why would you do this? Wow, I had a lot of alarms go off. I didn't even mean to hit. I don't know. Why am I not scanning anything? Oh, I forgot what my scan button was. I never would have guessed Luke would be in the live chat. Well, he wants people to believe that's me. He thinks I think Luke thinks that people are gonna assume that's me because girls use a lot of emotes. I'm telling you. When I didn't have a lot of time to be online in the past, like people would ask, K-wife questions 10 years ago. I didn't want to answer the questions. I didn't even know how to answer people online. So people would be like, K-wife, what's your favorite anime? And Luke would be asking across the room, like, Amber, what's your favorite anime? I was like, I don't know. I've never watched an anime in my life. And then Luke would be like, have you ever heard of that one anime where there's like a dog or a bear in it? And I was like, I guess. And then Luke would be like writing the person in response, it's, this is her favorite anime. But then he would put like a little emote after it, like a little, cat emote or something. Because he thinks that's how I would write. I don't know why he would assume I would write like that. I wouldn't put an emote after stuff.
Yellow bar aimed. Yellow bar.
Oh my gosh! What's happening? What's going on? Why is this happening? I'm just gonna focus on the game. This is gonna be a very weird thing to watch back. Why is this happening? Why are all these emoticons being used? What's happening? I think we need to make a limit on how many emoticons can be used per stream. We've reached the limit. Alright. No more emoticons. I mean it. You guys have used the limit for the next 10 years. Too much happiness. Too much weirdness in the chat. I can't deal with it. Oh, there's a basking shark. No, it's fine. You guys can use the emotes. It's very cute. You guys are very cute. Alright, I don't blame you, Game Wing. Well, it's in the members' perks' chat. Yeah, we were gonna add a Miles Morales emote. We'd have to get rid of one of the ones we already have, though. Because they haven't raised our limits on the amount of emotes. So we'd have to yeet one of our emotes. Luke and chat and everyone, you guys are very cute. I appreciate the zaniness on this very... I can't match the energy level. The energy level of me is like a 1, and the energy level of the chat is like a 25. I don't know what's... I don't know how I can match your energy level. You guys are like... You guys are... I should be watching you guys stream because I'm... As soon as I realize, oh yeah, that's right, I'm watching this... I'm doing this stream, I'm just like, oh no. Because I forgot that I basically... I don't know, I just forgot I had basically nothing to do in this game. I haven't really gotten to the next area. Now I've scared myself. They had a shark attack a couple days ago in Florida, and I looked up so much information about it. And I am scared to death now. I'm actually having trauma. Because I found there was another shark attack that happened a year ago on my wedding anniversary. And it was even more horrific. It was like really, really horrific, like what happened a year ago. They believe it was a tiger shark that got the person, so... Well, I'm getting a lot of fish here. Luke, you're very cute. You're very cute too, chat. Yeah, so after watching the news, I'm actually kind of having a fear of the ocean right now, which is probably the worst time to play this game. But it's alright. If there's anything I've learned in the last couple days researching these shark attacks, it's that shark attacks, yes, it's rare to be attacked by a shark on the beach. But if you fall off of a boat into shark-infested waters, you will be eaten by sharks. It is not rare. That's their territory. That makes sense in the movie Jaws, where the guy was talking about that horrific thing where they kept fighting the sharks off. He was talking about how they landed in the middle of shark-infested waters. So it makes sense. Oh, look, we found Nemo! Oh, look at that, we found Nemo! It's Nemo! Nemo's following us. Yeah, Luke raided the chat with emotes. Loki, you wanna sit next to me? I'm sorry. I don't know where she is. I thought you said she was in the office.
Unless she's hiding.
She was hiding. She was right inside the door of the office. Sitting on the floor. She's behind the door like a ninja.
Oh. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Nemo's cute, says Geeky PJ. Fill the switch with pictures. I will, Chad. So if there's anything I learned this week, now I know that, I'm not trying to be dark, but if you were on a pirate ship and they told you to walk the plank, the sharks would probably kill you before you even hit the water, because there are so many sharks out there in the ocean. And they are just, like, they will not, like, if you're on the beach in, like, shallow water and playing with your friends in Florida or California, they're generally not going to come near you. Because I think they're kind of like, they know humans are, you know, probably have, you know, harpoons and all kinds of stuff. They have a fear of humans, but if you're out in the middle of the ocean and you get dropped in the water, yeah, you're not making it out. Like, I was horrified. I don't want to describe this, but the person did not make it very far. Like, it was like seconds. I'm horrified. Well, I feel better. I hope you guys adopt or refuse eternal life, and the other Kalu followed. They believed that those who people had given civilization should rule the land. Yeah, so now I'm just like, now I know that cartoon in which Peter Pan and Wendy walk the plank, and then they're just like, oh, no worries, you know, Captain Hook made us walk the plank, so we'll just go into the water and you know, untie ourselves. No, that wouldn't actually be happening. No, you would not be sitting at the bottom of the water untying yourself. No. You would not make it that far. So I just, now I'm actually disturbed. Like, now I know if I ever go on a cruise ship, rule number 1, stay away from the railing. Don't, you know, like, once you're on land and you want to hang out in the water on the beach, There's a difference between hanging out in the water on the beach and falling into the middle of the ocean in shark-infested waters. Those are two different things. You don't want to swim out in the middle of the ocean, but you can splash in the water on the beach, on the shore. What? Luke says stop with the scariness. Sorry. I've known you guys since wee lad. Just wanted to say thank you for giving me a great childhood. No problem, JTG, Just Stace. Thank you for, watching for so long. Appreciate it so much. Yep, we still stream 4 times a day, so, you can come by anytime. If we go to Shark Canyon, I'll let you know how it went. Okay, awesome, J-Hoss. Very cool. Shark Week with Amber, says Joshua. Maybe like an experienced diver like J-Hoss, he would know how to not make the shark come, you know, but it's like if you're falling off a cruise ship and then splashing around frantically, yeah, it's a different story. I think it's like animals kind of can sense when you seem like you're, you know, having a bad day. Aw, there's one of my favorite sharks. A little blue shark. And after I talked about horrific things, now they're playing sweet, happy music. That's fine, honey. I know, you're already pushing yourself. It's a fish. It's a whale. It's a whale shark.
Zelda. Link, where's Zelda? Where's your sister?
I forgot this is a game I hardly have to talk at all. I can just let the fish do the talking. Blah, 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 blah. Glug, 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 glug. As our dive masters tell us, keep your arms crossed so the sharks are not tempted. And stay calm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's all about, Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, that's probably true, J House. I mean, not that I've ever been diving. So cool that you've dived with you know, deep, like that you've been diving in the ocean. That's so neat, J House. Yeah, I think like a lot of a lot of like problems that people have in the ocean. Like if they had remained calm and made it clear to the animal like that they weren't prey, you know, maybe things would have gone differently. Even like the guy who did that special on piranhas, he talked about how like if you actually, he stayed in a tank with piranhas and he was sitting there with the piranhas. He didn't, and I think piranhas may be similar to sharks but not at all. But I mean, piranhas are more, you know, crazy. They're about to attack anything that moves basically. But like no more office for kitties. But the Jeremy Wade, I believe, Jeremy Wade on Extreme Angler or whatever, he literally was in a swimming pool full of piranhas and he was just sitting there. The piranhas didn't attack him at all. The reason being, like, just what J House was saying, he didn't make any sudden movements, he remained calm. Like the piranhas were just chilling and swimming around him. If he had been flailing in the water and acting crazy, then they probably would have done something. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do it. I just realized J House is here, so I can do an online dive. They had a deep sea part of this game, and I didn't, J House and everyone, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go in the deep sea. What, Luke? Luke is, I wonder what fish think about where they're just chilling, moving through the water. I wonder if they do think about anything. They're probably like cats. They just think like, man, I'm hungry. Wonder where my next meal is coming from. Hi, Link. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, this game. You'll usually find just like one salmon, and then eventually you'll find more, like in a group. Well, I guess I'll see how many pictures I can, or I mean not pictures. Whoopsies. I mean, how many points I can get. Oh, it's another kind of clownfish. It's Finding Nemo's cousin. Alright, I'll do the single player for a tiny bit longer and then I'll do like a group dive and see if anyone wants to join me. Well, here I'm just pretending I'm cool, that I'm pretending to dive in, and J-House has actually done scuba diving stuff in real life. Oh yeah, I saw your last comment, J-House, where you were describing stuff about diving, and I forgot to read the whole thing. I'll go back and read the rest of it. Thank you so much for leaving that comment. Well, yeah, I was gonna have coffee to keep myself energetic today, but my coffee spilled all over the kitchen floor. The fridge opened and my coffee spilled out everywhere. I really don't know how this backpack ended up on the... Alright, we'll look at a couple more fish and then I'll do like a group dive. Sorry, J-Hoss and anyone else wanting to join me. Not even sure if you guys did want to join me, but in case you did. Bicolor angelfish. Looks like an abandoned ship or submarine. Alright, I think that's pretty good because I don't think I'm going to find anything else. Oh, you got to swim with the dolphins, Lisa? That's really cool. Chad says the fish is thinking, am I drowning or breathing? 5 seconds later, am I drowning or breathing? Exactly, Chad. Thank you guys for opening the YouTube short, Captain Zach and everyone. A new chapter from the story has been unlocked. Alright, well, let's look at the story and then we can try to do a group swim. Sorry, anyone wanting to swim with me? Good job, honey.
I am Sarah, your survey, exploration, and research assistant AI, and I'm here to support you both for today's dive.
Alright, thank you for the help, Luke. Freshwater region. good. No
In
prehistoric
this area,
fish.
you'll find creatures common to rivers,
I'm
lakes,
a-
and marshes.
This area you'll find creatures common to rivers, lakes, and marshes.
Salinity levels in the veiled sea vary by location.
Oops, sorry. The salinity and salt level differs from the ocean. Guess the fish here have adapted to different environments.
Exactly right. Ready to explore?
So we are going to look at freshwater fish. Wow, that took a while for my solo dive. Sorry about that, guys. So we're gonna find some freshwater fish. I think that's more of the Japanese.
Or is it possible to heat up black beans, or is that bad?
You can heat them up. You can even bake them in them onto like nachos and stuff. In them, you can heat them up in the microwave or in the oven. Doesn't. Are you going to the beach on Monday? Awesome, Xavier. Have fun. I'm glad you guys like hanging out at the beach, and so many of you guys like the ocean and stuff. That's really cool. I don't know why the game keeps telling me I'm going the wrong way here.
That's a Commerson's dolphin. It looks like it's suffering from low nutrition. Maybe it was separated from its pod and is struggling on its own.
Oh, you like to go surfing, Xavier? That's awesome.
I agree. We should not leave it here. Instead, let's get it to swim along with us and then lead it to the pod. Excellent, it's following us. Now let's find the others.
I'm fine. It's okay. I'm fine, Xavier. I don't mind if somebody has the name Alien in their name. I know who Alien Boy Gaming is. That's fine. I just didn't like somebody playing the sound over and over and over again. That was what I didn't like. Oh, great. Now Alien Boy knows that I'm scared of aliens. He's putting alien emotes in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Umbu pufferfish.
Yep, that's right, Robbie. That's right, Alien Boy. So, yeah, last night we played a game and the aliens were abducting cows. And Luke freaked me out and had like the sound of an alien spacecraft. Smallmouth bass. Hi, honey. Thank you for eating food. I thought that was like a face. This looks like an eye. I don't know, honey. Sorry. Right, so I'm just trying to get to that X marks the spot area, but I can't seem to get to it. There must be a way, though. This is what happens when my coffee spills everywhere. I have no way to stay up because my coffee's gone.
Coffee right there.
No, that's 1 inch of coffee that was left mixed with a ton of milk. It's not coffee.
It's just coffee milk.
It's mainly, it doesn't have any caffeine in it. Sorry, it's better for my blood pressure this way. But I have a potential of falling asleep on the street. It's very peaceful.
You could just turn off the sound.
Honey, I'm gonna fall asleep even if I was sitting staring at no sound. Exhausted. Oh, sure, Tim. Oh, sure, Tim. Thank you. Now I'm lost.
You are under the water.
I'm supposed to bring this is the story mode. I'm supposed to bring this guy back to the...
Bring what back?
What do you mean? The guy following me. The porpoise.
For what purpose?
Because he's away from home. He needs to get back. He's losing... He's not feeling well. Okay, thank you, Jermora Fortin. Thank you for watching us when you were younger. Appreciate that. Thank you. Wow, this catfish is huge. I would not want to meet this in a dark alley. Disturbing. Because catfish are huge. I don't like big fish. Oh. That guy looks like he's had a rough day. 5 o'clock shadow on a fish.
Did you bake this with Parmesan cheese?
Did I bake what with Parmesan cheese?
The pizza?
Yeah, I put a little Parmesan cheese on that.
Aren't you supposed to do that after you make the pizza?
No, you can bake stuff with Parmesan cheese. There's no problem with it. The ocean, that's right, Julia. I like it when Amber has weird facts and freaks Luke out. Yeah, the only problem is sometimes Luke ends up freaking me out even more. Like with the alien sound effects, that scared me. But yeah, thank you, Alien Boy Gaming. I appreciate that. Oh, here we go. We did it.
Look. It's a pod of Commerson's dolphins.
Oh, it's like Lisa. She swam with the dolphins. Would I rather have it Parmesan cheese on yogurt or ice cream? That's a good question.
What?
I guess if I had to have it on one, I'd probably put it on yogurt? I don't know. Okay, I gotta go. Getting called back to the surface. See you guys later. Bye, Daniel!
Please be cautious as you surface, Daniel. Let's continue exploring.
Oh, I guess I didn't really get to hang out. I should have done like a group thing so I could have hung out with J-Hoss. Well, maybe I'll be done with this soon. Swimming with the dolphins. There's so many of them.
I think you did that on purpose.
Look over here.
Wow, Luke.
That appears to be ancient Oan script on the wall. Analyzing.
When the tempestuous waters churn and beat, the 99 trials you must complete. Hey, it rhymes.
Interesting. This suggests that the mystery board is a sort of test handed down to us by the Oans. There's more. I'll analyze. The true child of the sea will offer a song of harmony.
Why does it look like it says bad there? Or maybe that's bow.
A message from the Oans people themselves. This is a significant clue. I took a photo so that we can look back at this if we need to.
Would I want to swim with dolphins in real life? Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to look into it to make sure they wouldn't, you know. I don't really trust animals very much, especially after all the weird animal attack videos I watch. Kind of makes me... I mean, might be kind of fun.
That was quite a discovery. And it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't helped that Commerson's dolphin. It seems caring for the ocean's life is key to solving its mysteries.
Julia and Robbie said they would want to swim with dolphins. That should be the poll. What would you guys like to swim with? Sharks, dolphins, sea turtles, or... I was gonna say stingrays or whales. You guys remember doing Skylanders? Yeah, all the time. That was our first series on this channel. Hello, Windsor Forge. Hope you're having a nice day. All of them, says J Haas. Awesome, J Haas. I voted for dolphins. Awesome, Julia. Oh, did I forget to put sharks on there? Yes, I did. Did I spell whales wrong? I spelled whales wrong. Darn it. Alright, just pretend I wrote, just pretend I spelled whales correctly. Messed that up. Well, I'm out of fruit snacks, so this is going to be interesting.
I could heat you up the last piece of pizza if you want.
No, that has carbs that'll make me even more tired.
Okay.
See, the fact that there's no way you could have diabetes, Luke, because people who have diabetes have insulin resistance. The fact that you actually get energy from carbs proves you don't have diabetes. Insulin resistance is a condition that happens when you've had too much sugar and carbs in your life. Your cells close off, and if you try to eat carbs or sugar, you literally fall asleep immediately. It also doesn't give you any energy. So after you would eat that, you would actually fall asleep, and then, you know, you wouldn't get any energy from it whatsoever. And the more carbs you would eat, the weaker you would be. It wouldn't work out. That wouldn't... The fact you couldn't possibly have diabetes because you wouldn't be able to eat carbs.
Transmission from HQ. A UML may be in this area. To locate it, please scan the other anomalous creatures marked on your map with orange circles.
Alright, well thank you, Windsor
Your
Frog,
scanner will
Forge.
also flash orange when
We're
you're
here
getting
every
close to
single
one of the
day,
targets.
four times a day streaming. If you ever want to stop by. Our notifications don't go out since we're shadow banned. So you can join our newsletter, KwingsLetsPlays.com. But thank you for the kind words and for watching a long time ago. Appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna put the code that I have for my group dive. Darn it. Alright, 3R1D07. Alright, so if J-Hoss or anyone else wants to join me, that's my 3R1D07 is my shared dive. If not, anyone who comes across can join me as well. Well, we already did like the new story part of the game, so that was pretty neat. Honestly, I don't think this kind of shark would harm me. It's pretty. Pretty things don't kill. Oh wait, orca whales. Sorry. Orca whales? They kill people? They kill sharks? Orcas? They're scary. Sharks are afraid of orca whales. That's how scary they are. I don't want to describe it, but if you want to see something horrific, type in orca whale and SeaWorld and trainer. I'm moving on. I'm not dark. Is this stuff that appears in my feed? I don't know why. Oh, thanks, J-Hoss. There's J-Hoss. Alright, sorry, J-Hoss. We need to get some more emote stuff. Oops. Alright, we've got one more person in here. Ah! There's an orca whale right there! Looks like it's following that person. Wow, that's a huge orca whale. I should have that as my thumbnail. Giant orca whale. Hey guys, so good to see you. Thanks for joining me. We've got VA3592JU, Marley Mac, and J-Hoss joining me. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I've been watching you guys play Stardew Valley, Storage Seasons, and Mineral Town. Thank you, Alien Boy. Thank you so much. Thanks for putting the code in the chat, Mr. Zach YouTube. Appreciate that. Hi, Brandon. Good. How are you doing? Great to see you. Hi, Julia. Hi, Tim. Hi, Joshua. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are having a nice day. Or an evening, actually. Yeah, the whale sounds are part of some of the best parts of the game. Luke is happily munching on his salad. Hope you guys are having a nice evening. What was that, says Marion? You've been watching for 10 years? Awesome, Alien Boy. Thank you so much for watching for so long. And I know I've seen you a lot, Alien Boy, and also Brandon and a lot of you guys and girls.
All targets have been scanned and the mission is complete. Well done. Transmission from HQ. Strange biometric signs have been detected nearby. Sending drone footage.
Alright, I've got my coffee milk here. It has a little bit of Ovaltine in it, mixed with coffee and milk.
Local conditions have changed. We're pinging a large organism in the area. Wait, if you watch that coral closely, it seems to move. I will attempt to confirm.
Oh wow, it's a turtle with coral on his back.
The signal was from a huge sea turtle with coral growing out of its back. It seems to be sleeping now, so this is a good opportunity to take a close look. It woke up and is on the move. I am keeping it on my scope, and you should try to follow and scan it.
Oh, I understand, Alien Boy and Brandon.
HQ
I
has
understand.
received the data from the UML scan. They will take over the follow-up investigation for now. HQ has named the sea turtle variant we encountered. They're calling it Rosier Rose. I guess the pink coral reminded someone of a rose. It keeps circling slowly around, like it's looking for something. If its diet is like that of normal sea turtles, then it may be seeking out shellfish to eat. Who could have guessed that there would be a sea turtle with a coral-like substance growing on it? How did it evolve this way? Given its size, it may have a very long lifespan. HQ will no doubt have questions, and they may ask us to do more field research on it.
Okay, alright. J-Haas, Marley Mac, Tara, and VA. I guess we're gonna look for this turtle. Looks like J-Haas is already at the turtle. So... Good night, Luke. So we're actually gonna morph right to where J-Haas is. Good night, Luke. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good sleep, honey. Oh. Alright, thank you for swimming with me, J-Hoss, and everyone. Alright.
Sunset Antheas. This fish has a halo of violet on its head. The male is
Alright, we found the, like you guys were saying, a rare turtle. I think this type of turtle might be made up for the game, though. I don't know if there really is a turtle like this in real life. That's pretty, says Marion. Yeah, that is really pretty, Marion. Yeah, people keep saying this is like, that one game, there's a great white shark. Well, that is a huge fish. Creepy. I don't really like the creepy fish down here. They really freak me out. Ah! I don't like what they look like. They're so creepy. Okay, I want to get out of here as soon as possible. It's the happy turtle. Well, I wasn't brave enough to stay down there for a long time. The fish in the real bottom of the ocean, they get super creepy, and I'm just not brave enough right now. I'm not as brave as J Hoss and everyone else here. Find your happy place, Amber. Oh, thanks, J Hoss. Oh, I don't think I could go. I couldn't go scuba diving in real life because I would just. I don't think I could do it. It takes a special kind of like fearlessness to face the unknown and go underwater like that, not knowing what you'll find down there. Hi, I'm next to VA35. Hi VA35, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I could even go further in that tunnel, but I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous.
Transmission from HQ, UML vanishing from the dive site in concurrence with topographical shifts.
Chad says, my happy place is where I can breathe.
Continue to linger. If you're lucky, you may find another UML in these waters. HQ will continue to monitor the situation. In the meantime, please enjoy the sea and all it offers. Happy diving.
Alright, hi VA. Oh, cool. Oh, thanks VA, very cool. Nice somersault, very cute. Oh, there's J Hoss. Hi J Hoss. Hello VA, hi everyone. There's Tara VA and Marley Mac. Hi guys. Alright, awesome. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks for helping me not feel so alone. Can snorkel, that's what we did when we swam with dolphins. Awesome, Lisa. I don't know. I would be worried I'd see an ugly fish come right up to my snorkel and freak me out. I don't know. I'll try to build up my bravery meter. Right now, this is freaking me out. Just going into the ocean like this is actually pretty terrifying. Oh, that's the person with the Japanese name. Hello. Hi, VA. Hi, everyone. Yeah, without coffee, I cannot last very long at all. Wow. Thank you for the membership or hashtag. Hashtag, what am I talking about? Oh, sorry. Alright, yeah, it is late for me. Alright, thank you, Buddy Bagsy. Thank you so much. Alright, thank you, Buddy Bagsby for being a member for 2 months. Appreciate that so much. Thank you for your generosity and help with the channel. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Buddy.
Transmission from HQ. A UML may be in this area. To locate it, please scan the other anomalous creatures marked on your map with orange circles. Your scanner will also flash orange when you're getting close to one of the targets. Good luck.
Oh, you're doing pretty well at salvaging stuff in the game, Marley. I know for certain I'm missing a crack cup from the deep sea, so you're almost 100%ing. So you're close to getting everything salvaged from the game. Awesome, Marley Mac. That's fantastic. Great job. I'm close to filling out my husband's Switch with pictures.
Singular banner.
But that's cool to know you can actually complete like find all of the salvage things. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. KS, person with a Japanese name, another Japanese name, Tara, Marley Mac, VA, J Hoss, And me. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much. I'm glad other people like this game. I like it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete the game since I'll get scared of the scary undersea creatures that are way in the deep. I get terrified of them. I don't like seeing stuff with really ugly faces. Alright. I have all these blankets on me. And it was super cold. Now I'm super hot for some reason. I have no idea why. Oh, sorry. Okay. I had like a pile of blankets on me because it was freezing. Samurai fish. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll go because I usually have coffee and my coffee completely got annihilated today. Yellow ribbon eel. I got 2 coffees when I was out, and I got 1 coffee so I could get myself through the first couple streams. The second coffee was so I could, after the streams when I woke up, I could do the dishes and clean everything. It's hard to get motivated to get stuff done after sitting down and doing like a stream for hours on it. So sometimes I get my coffee so I can like motivate myself to get stuff done. Oops. There's another sea turtle. It's so cool that so many people came into my game. That's really nice of you guys. Thank you so much. And we got hammerhead shark.
All targets have been scanned and the mission is complete. Well done. HQ has confirmed that more biometrics matching Rosier Rose have been detected. I'll send footage from the drone closest to the site.
Yeah, same, Chad. Yeah.
It's a distinctive looking animal, so you should be able to spot it easily. There, that looks like some of its coral. Sending drone closer. There it is. It seems to be sleeping, and multiple fish are in close contact with it. Its coral may function as a hiding place for fish. The Rosier Rose is awake and moving. The fish seem to be following along with it. We'll want to know about them as well, so please scan the species again. HQ has confirmed that they received the Rosier Rose data, and thanks you for your hard work. Analysis reveals that the coral growing out of this specimen's back is similar to the regular corals native to the area. Presumably that's why the local fish feel comfortable there. It also appears that the Rosier Rose feeds on corals, so the material on its back may be built from undigested components. But for the coral to grow that large, the animal must have lived for quite a long time. It will be interesting to see if the coral continues to grow on this specimen's back. I look forward to encountering it again.
I mean, my main question is, would that hurt the turtle? To have that growing on his back? Oh my gosh, that's another person from Finding Nemo. This is that's the guy from Finding Nemo. Isn't that the fish? Moorish idol? Gil! That's right, Julia! We found Gil! Thank you. That was Gil, I think. I think we found Gil. Thank you, Julia. Yep, Julia knows what I was talking about. Yeah, that's Gil from the Finding Nemo movie. That's that fish. Yay! Thanks, Julia. Hi, Miss Deanna. J-Hoss says, hi, Jacob Langlet. Hi, everyone. I heard of a turtle species in Asia that had plants on its shell, making it look like a small island. Nothing as big as that turtle. Interesting, J-Hoss. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe that inspired Pokemon. Definitely, Miss Deanna. Yeah, some of the creatures in Pokemon, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I guess they were inspired by real things, so. Well, I try to get like a picture with the diver with the animal because then it looks cooler, I think. Wow, we found a Finding Nemo. We found a clownfish today, and we found gill, and we actually have a bunch of dories over there. Hi VA, hi everyone. There we go. There's Dory. Oh my gosh. I thought that animal was gonna kill me for a second. Oh, chocolate under the water. Yeah, Bubbles has the, there's a nice turtle down here. Alright, thank you so much, thank you, Prometheus. Prometheus says, what made Star Wars special to you, Amber? Anakin's story was incredible, says Prometheus. What made Star Wars special to me? Well, I mean, a lot of things, I guess.
Transmission from HQ, UML vanishing from the dive site in concurrence with topographical shifts. However, faint signs continue to linger. If you're lucky, you may find another UML in these waters. HQ will continue to monitor the situation. In the meantime, please enjoy the sea and all it offers. Happy diving.
Oh my gosh. Well, even before the prequel, Star Wars was kind of ruined for me by, like, some of the fans, even back then. There was some mean kids at my school that were Star Wars fans, and they kind of ruined it for me. I used to be a huge Star Wars fan, and they were kind of mean. When I watched the midnight showing of the episode 1, they were kind of mean to me, and just acted like I couldn't be in their crowd of Star Wars fans, even though I actually knew more about the movies than them, and I had watched them longer than them. Probably because I was a girl, like, they had their group of, you know, people that like Star Wars, but, yeah, I, like, had this bad experience where I actually had, like, they were in my science club and stuff, and they were in line, and my mom's like, oh yeah, why don't you say hi to your classmates? And I did, and they acted like they didn't know me, and they were like, oh, like, whatever, don't talk to us. And then back at school again, they tried to talk to me again, and then I didn't talk to them because I was like, what in the world? You treated me like garbage in line for the Star Wars movie. I mean, that kind of ruined Star Wars to me for one thing. Although before that, I was a real big Star Wars fan. I mean, the sci-fi aspect of it was cool. I personally, I was in little Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, beanbag chairs, not chairs, but beanbag, my family had Star Wars, sleeping bags from the 70s, and when we went to people's houses, my family would bring those Star Wars sleeping bags, and I would snuggle in those. So we had tons of Star Wars. My brother had a little Star Wars Ewok from the 70s that he carried around, and he thought it was real. We had my family had pillowcases and bedding for, like, Star Wars on it from the 70s, and just like the original action figures, like a 70s R2-D2 action figure, and all kinds of tiny little action, you know, like action figures that you can play with and stuff from like the 70s and 80s. So my family, I grew up on Star Wars when I was a little kid, I probably watched it when I was like 3 years old. And then that was before I watched it before they even had before it re-released in the 90s at one point, before they had the new edition. And I actually watched it in the 80s before it re-released. So I watched it before it was cool again. Like, at the time I watched it, none of my peers, nobody that I knew was even watching it. In fact, when it re-released in the 90s, like, when it re-released in the 90s, nobody, like, all my friends were like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is so cool. And I had already seen it, you know. I'd probably already seen it like 100 times. My family really loved Star Wars. My family was into it. My parents, my aunt really liked Han Solo. you know, my dad likes Star Wars a lot, and which is a you know, not typical for him, because my dad doesn't like most movies. But my dad enjoyed Star Wars. He really liked it. It made him laugh, and he liked it a lot. He thought it was a lot of fun. It was something my family and I watched together. So like, it was like a family thing for me. So like, when it released, like, it wasn't like something I experienced. Star Wars wasn't something I experienced with my friends at school. Like, none of my friends at my school. Oh, thanks, J Hoss. None of my friends at school really liked all of my friends at school that were girls, they were in orchestra class, and then the boys at my school, the few that like were, you know, watching Star Wars, they were really mean to me, and they acted like they didn't want me in their Star Wars club. So Star Wars was something I watched with my family, basically. I went to the midnight showing with my family. My mom let us she let us take the day off of school because we all loved that movie. So for me, it was like a family thing. I didn't really experience it with nobody at my school really cared like about Star Wars very much. Yeah, it was like me. Like they did later, like when they kept having the new edition and all this stuff, then people started talking about it. But by that time, the time they had the new edition, Star Wars was already like ruined for me because people at my school were really mean to me about it. So I was done with it at that point. But I loved Princess Leia. I thought it was fun. I'd never seen a character like her in my life. Because usually, like, the damsel in distress was like, you know, like, oh, okay, thanks for saving me, and you know, you get to marry her at the end, or you get a kiss on the cheek. It's like, I really like Princess Leia because she was a real person. Like, you know, like, she wasn't gonna marry Han unless she wanted to. Like, I really like, I mean, I know it's weird now, but, you know, Han was just thinking, like, oh, he's gonna get the girl, and she's like, I guess you don't know everything there is to know about women, and, like, you know, it's like, I really liked how she didn't, you know, she didn't really mess around. Like, she was just like, whatever, I'm gonna do my own thing. So I thought Princess Leia was pretty cool, actually. I thought like, today, like, they make her like she's some kind of role model for feminists, but I don't really think that's how she was written at all. I think she was just a role model. I think she was a role model for girls, but I don't think she was a role model for feminists. I think she was a great... I think Carrie Fisher did an amazing job playing her. And I've watched Carrie Fisher in other things, and Carrie Fisher's great in other things too, so... I think Carrie Fisher was great as Princess Leia. The script was written really well. The character was written well. Like, George Lucas wrote such a cool story. The whole thing was done well. So, yeah, I loved, my favorite characters were Luke and Leia. I really loved Luke. He was a great hero. You know, I really liked how like Mark Hamill played him. I definitely had a crush on Mark Hamill when I watched it. And I think that's my favorite role he's ever done is Star Wars: A New Hope. Like the first movie is probably my favorite thing I've ever seen Mark Hamill in. I don't the Joker role is alright, but I love him as Luke Skywalker. It was like sad what Disney did. It was like my favorite. You know, he was fantastic as Luke Skywalker. He was definitely like the
age, the animal must have lived
the
for
main
quite a long
character of that
time.
story, like the Tom Cruise,
It will be
the,
interesting
you
to see
know,
if the core-
he was perfect in their role. He was the main. It's too bad he got into the. I mean, he really could have been like a. I don't. You know, like, it's too bad he got into like a car accident, like that in that one. While he was filming that one movie, or I think maybe people would have taken him more seriously as like a heartthrob or something like that. But I think it worked out, like the car accident thing where he got his face messed up and stuff. Because I think it kind of worked out because he was supposed to have, you know, I think that was the one where he was filming on Planet Hoth or whatever, and he was in that cave and like and also he was growing up. Like, you got to see Luke Skywalker grow up. Like, he started out as a young, like, innocent, like, farm boy, and then he grows up and he becomes like the greatest Jedi of all time. But I really, you know, like the whole the music was fantastic. Everything was great. It was amazing. I'd never seen anything like I've never seen like Japanese anime with Gundam or anything. So I'd never seen a sci-fi story like that before. So yeah, it was fantastic. It was it was like so well done that it was too good. The movie was so good that it was not real. It was just couldn't possibly be that good, but it was. And I loved it so much. I watched it probably hundreds of times, like the original trilogy. Yeah, I wrote a letter to George Lucas and everything. And his team wrote back, which was nice. But yeah, I loved Star Wars so much. But you know, like even then, like the fan base was a little rough. Like the fan base was kind of mean to me. Well, people at my school. So because people at my school were mean to me about it, because I didn't even know Star Wars was popular, like in the 80s or whatever. I just knew my family liked it, so I didn't know. But I felt like kids were really mean at school about it, so I kind of forced myself to stop liking it. So by the second or third episode of, episode 2 or 3, I didn't watch those. I was kind of done with it. But I really loved the original trilogy so much. So that will be, my friend's favorite movie was Empire Strikes Back, and I used to talk with her, my friend Sarah. We used to go, we both dressed up as Princess Leia for Halloween, like several years in a row, and we used to talk about, I was like, why do you like Empire Strikes Back? Like, is your favorite? And she's just like, because it's the most dramatic part of the story. I said, but it's the most violent part of the trilogy, and that's the part where all the horrible things happen. And she's like, exactly. She's like, but, so I don't know. I think my friend Sarah was a little bit dramatic, so she probably said, like, out of darkness comes the dawn or something weird like that. But then I found my husband, Luke, his favorite was The Return of the Jedi. So I'm kind of outnumbered between my friend Sarah and Luke. But yeah, I loved my favorite will always be the original trilogy. It's never gonna, it can never, nothing that ever, since I watched it when I was like 3, nothing can really live up to when I watched it. So I can't, it doesn't really, they can't really, even if they made the best Star Wars movie in the world, it still wouldn't live up to the original trilogy for me. So there's no way I can really be impressed. So, the fact that they not only didn't live up to it, but also ruined it even worse than I could have imagined they could have, is just unbelievable to me, because You know, I thought, oh, they probably won't live up to the original, but I never thought it could have been as bad as it was. Um, well, I guess we'll keep going until we have 50,000 to unlock that. Alright, so I don't know, yeah. So yeah, for me, I think it was a great thing I can talk to my family about. And it's like, I guess that's how I share Star Wars now, is I share it with my family. I talk to Luke, and I guess my chat is sort of my family as well. So I don't really talk, like, when I'm out with friends, or, you know, if I'm talking to people or something, or going to the movie with somebody, I'm out with a friend or something, I don't really talk about Star Wars. It's more like for me, when I was growing up, it was like a nerd thing. Like, you wouldn't really admit that you like Star Wars because it was only for nerds, you know? Like, you'd have to be super, it would be like being a Star Trek fan or Dungeons and Dragons fan or something. Like, you wouldn't really admit that you like it. Okay, thank you for hanging out, J Hoss. It's okay, Miss Amber. It's one of the reasons why I don't talk about how I like video games, because I didn't want anyone to make fun of me for playing baby games when I love Mario games. That's really great, Miss Deanna. I'm sorry. Made me really happy to see people enjoy gaming and don't mind fun of my gaming preferences. Yeah, definitely, Miss Deanna. I mean, that's what I like, seeing other adults play Mario. Like, there's so many people in their 30s and 20s and even 40s and stuff that play Mario games, like, on our channel and even all over the internet, that, you know, it's nice to see that, you know, like, I think Iwata and Nintendo did a great job of trying to show, and even, like, Japanese culture did a great job of trying to show that you can play games at any age. Like, the fact that Iwata still and Miyamoto still were excited about the games when they were, like, older, I think was really great, because they showed us, like, that we could get excited about it too. But yeah, exactly, like, gatekeepers. Yeah, so basically by the time that episode 2 and 3 came around, Star Wars was ruined for me, because, like, that night where the Star Wars fans were really mean to me, I cried a lot, and I was done with it. Also, like, I was separated from my family for a while when the times that episode 1, 2, and 3 came out, and I didn't feel like watching it. I probably would watch it if I could watch it with my dad. So I still haven't gotten to see episodes 2 and 3 with my dad. So yeah, I don't know. So for me, it's kind of tied to emotions, but I really liked Star Wars when I was a kid because I could watch it with my parents. We could all sit together and watch it. My aunt was, you know, she used to come over and watch it with my mom and dad and us kids, and she really liked Han Solo. Like, she thought Harrison Ford was super cute, and that was a little awkward. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, I mean, it was cool that there was something for everyone in the movie, I guess. Thanks, Julia. I'm in my 20s and I still love video games. Awesome, Julia. But yeah, like basically, I couldn't share Star Wars with any friends that were girls in school because none of them watched it. And the guys at my school, if I tried to say that I like Star Wars and I wanted to talk about it with them, they just acted really mean to me. So, like I said, Star Wars was something that I always did with my family. And like, you know, if I didn't do it with my family, I watched it on my own, you know. But I did have one friend, Sarah, and she was very cool. She liked Star Wars a lot. And the fact that she dressed up as Princess Leia the same year as I did was really neat. Like, it's nice to have a friend like that doesn't mind if you're a complete nerd. So I guess everyone needs to have a friend that they can kind of do nerdy stuff with and doesn't like judge them for that. So yeah, not everyone has that though. So yeah, I mean, I'm grateful to have had that, and I hope I can kind of, like, if anyone doesn't have a nerdy friend to enjoy things with, maybe I can be that nerdy friend for you guys sometimes. And if you guys don't have anyone to, and like that understands, like, that you guys like certain things, you know, like Gundam or Mario or something, hopefully I can, you know, hopefully this channel can be help, you know. Actually, it's not really I'm doing anything, it's just the channel's here, and then you guys can meet other people in the chat that are also liking the same stuff you like, which, yeah, that's a really great point, Miss Deanna. Like, people, yeah, it's nice that other people, like Luke had the same thing, Miss Deanna, where people would make fun of him for playing Nintendo because they called it like a baby system or baby games. Yep, exactly. My wife loves the original trilogy. Awesome, Chad. Well, your wife is very cool, Chad. Val is awesome. Have we played Rayman Legends? Yep, we have played Rayman Legends. Yep, we played Rayman Legends, and we played Rayman Origins, and we played a lot of the Rayman games. We played the most recent. Wait, I thought there was a recent Rayman game. I don't remember. Yeah. Alright, well, I wish I could stay up, guys, but I am falling asleep. I don't have any coffee to keep me up. Otherwise, I would sit here and play this game. But, yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys did too. We got past a little more past the story. And, so thank you for, hanging out with me, everyone. What is it? Melanie Mac or no, Mary Mac. Oh, darn it. Hi, Nick's Galaxy. Hi, Xavier. Hi, J Hoss. Yep. So thank you for the super chat again, Prometheus, and thank you for playing with me, VA, J Hoss, Marini Mac, and a bunch of other people. I think I kind of messed some of your names up, but anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me on the stream and for all the nice comments. Alright, guys, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more streams and videos, including Monster Hunter Stories. Will be tomorrow. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys are the best. I hope you guys all have a wonderful sleep. God bless and happy gaming. See ya. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone.